You guys, this is the decisions that we make now are going to determine what happens to us, whether we're protected or not, what happens in our eternity, what happens to us in the worst days, the most evil days that have ever existed. And I'm going to share I'm going to play maybe 2 minutes of this brother because there's something that I experienced today, what he talked about. And you guys, I know that there's people here, brothers and sisters, that'll hear this. And when you initially hear it, some of you are going to be like, oh, I'm never going to do that. And it seems like on the surface for some people, when you hear it, it seems like something that you would never do, that'll never happen to you. But I want to encourage you, you guys, don't think like that. Okay. And I'm not saying to come into agreement with doing evil things. I'm saying acknowledge what is being brought to your ears, what is being brought to your mind this day, and be on guard. Be wise, you guys. This is how you prevail and overcome in these end days, by being knowledgeable, by obtaining and receiving knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and then acting on it, knowing the plans and schemes and powers of the enemy and what he's doing. You guys, brothers and sisters, are going to be taken away. They are going to lose their salvation, the redemption of the body, they are going to lose their glorified bodies on the account of this one power. Okay, so we're gonna listen to it, and then I'm gonna explain what happened to me today.
It's coming. Need everyone to really hear what I'm saying, because a lot of times we're not paying attention, friends, but you need to beware because it's coming. It's inevitable. It's irrevocable. It's going to affect everyone.
It's going to affect everyone. Um, yeah. Hold on. Just gonna keep let it play. Sorry.
No matter your country, your tribe, your kindred, your tongue, your whatever, you need to beware because, friends, it is coming. And I felt this so strongly today, probably stronger than I've ever felt it before. And I want to tell you something. What's coming is what I saw in my dreams years ago. There's coming a time upon the earth where compromise will be the new norm.
Where compromise will be the new norm. And you guys, this is how people fall into sin. This is how people fall away from the faith, and this is how we are going to lose. Some brothers and sisters are going to lose their opportunity of their glorified bodies. Right now, we are living in the time of revelation. We are living in the last book of the Bible, the book of Revelation, and revelation means revealing, it means to reveal, and it's the revelation. The book is called the Revelation of Jesus Christ, but what this also means is the revelation of Christ. The Christ is also inside of God's people. Okay, so it's Christ is a spirit, it's an anointing, and so it's the revealing of who truly walks with Christ, who has the anointing, and who is going to hold on to that anointing, hold on to that spirit in the greatest days of evil and testing and trials and tribulations. You guys, we are not saved until the moment that it happens. We are hoping to be saved. We're working towards that. But until we receive our glorified, redeemed bodies, this is a process. This is a refining. This is a revealing process.
In other words, when I talk about compromise, I need you to hear me. I'm not talking about just you going to the club and you doing crazy stuff. I'm talking about the compromise that we need to be aware of is the temptation to depart from the power of God.
The temptation to depart from the power of God. You guys, I'm going to share with you what happened to me, okay, today. And again, a lot of people might say, "Oh, this not a big deal or whatever." You guys, these are how things start, and it is a big deal, okay? And if it's people that have that mentality that, oh, it's not a big deal or whatever, those are the people that get caught up in these situations. And what it is it's an energy, it's a power from the enemy that he is influencing the air, the spiritual realm, the environment around you, and in turn it is affecting your temple, your mind, your heart, your whole being. It's making you think certain things, it's giving you certain feelings, and the enemy's hoping and banking that you're going to act on those feelings. So what I'm going to tell you today is that I was doing I was doing laundry and stuff like that, but I had to go to a place to do my laundry. And I was just like, and I haven't had this feeling and this thought in a long time. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna listen to some old music, some secular music that I used to listen to a lot of, that I really liked when I was like 17, 18, 19, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. um but it was music in that era that I really enjoyed listening to, and I thought, oh, it's not going to be a big deal, it's not a and I was really thinking and feeling like it's okay. And this is what this brother was talking about, where people are going to be believers, are going to feel in their mind, in their heart, that it's okay to compromise. And that's how it starts, you guys. That's how it starts with us, and how brothers and sisters fall away. Oh, it's okay, I can just do this, it's not a big deal, God's not going to be mad. But it evolves into other things, because that secular, I'll just tell you, in this instance today, secular music, what it does, you guys, when you start loving and glorifying and you're singing those words, what happens is a familiar spirit. You guys, a lot of those songs and that music it was given by revelation of evil spirits, sometimes fallen angels, demons, evil spirits. They give revelation to these artists, these musical artists that have given their temples over to the enemy, sold out, so that they can be used as a vessel to spread, to bring offerings in these concerts, to bring these spiritual offerings to evil entities, evil deities. And these words have been given by revelation, by evil spiritual beings, so that when you sing these things, when you come into agreement with them, a familiar spirit, you guys, and evil powers manifest in your life. And then they start to pull you away into another direction that is not God's will and his plan for you. So you guys, These sorts of things are going to be happening on a greater scale. I mean, you guys, what I when I look back on it, what I felt like, how I was willing to compromise today. And so I want to share this with you so that you can be aware in it. Sometimes, you guys, I tell brothers and sisters some things, and they really they take it in in the wrong way, and it's really not good, like when I say things like this, and how some people interpret it, and how their reaction to it is not of God. And I'm going to do another video about this, and I'm going to elaborate on it. And it's not to point anything out and it to point people out. It's, you guys, this is, we are living in the most wicked and evil time. These things that that we share are for the edification, the building up, the strengthening of us in these most evil days. This is how the Lord is speaking to some of us through these revelations, through these brothers and sisters, to help one another grow, right? And some people, when they hear these things, they'll attack that brother or sister, and it comes from weakness. It really, the reason, and we have to be understanding in that. We have to understand those things and not get offended. But it comes from others being weaker in some areas. So I wanted to share this. I'll leave this video link in the description. You guys can check it out. God bless you all. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow, Lord willing.